Paid lunch, July 28th, 2021. I've got a trade up here on the screen. I might as well stream it, right? Can I do that? I think so. So everybody can see it. If you don't watch the right there, right? There we go. So let's just go through sort of the overall markets here. The Dow's at 116 in the red. 116 handles down. S&P 4 handles down. Nasdaq continues its uptrend. I kind of thought we are going to get a pullback today, but nope. Doing well at 73. The big trade for everybody in the room today was Billy. So I hope you guys were able to cash in on that. I have a trade I threw up here. It's company's called Spirit Airlines. I'd never been on a Spirit airplane before, but I understand that it is the choice amongst the Dollar General crowd to use for flying. So anyway, the reason I threw this up was, first of all, it's a cheap lotto, right? It's earnings. The stock only trades at 28 bucks, and the trade I threw up here has a probability of hitting 50% profit, which with the max profit being 902, so 450 of almost 50%. So you're risking 100 bucks to make 400, 500 bucks on it. It's definitely an earnings play, which means, and these are for this week's expiries, so that money's gone if these guys tank. I think Stealth already decided he's going to short this thing. The other thing you can do is you can iron condor this, a short iron condor, and take a pretty small risk if you wanted to do that. Hello, Stinky. I've got another dog here that I'm babysitting, my daughter's dog, because she just had a grandchild, granddaughter, my first granddaughter. So now she dropped this dog off over here. So now I've got two dogs and a cat, and my wife is at the vacation home for the rest of the summer. So I'm batching it, guys, batching it. Unfortunately, I'm batching it in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which is might as well be in Fargo, North Dakota. So let's just take a look at what a iron condor trade would look like on this for the week. So you'd sell these are outside the range. You sell a 25 puts, right? I'm sorry. Wrong one. You sell a 25 puts, 22 5 puts. You go to the 17. You go drop down one here. Buy those. Sell those. Buy those. $27. That's probably money you're going to pocket. Your maximum loss, those 473. So not exactly a trade I'm interested in. I still like the original trade I had up. I may end up doing that, which was the 30 long, 35 short. Right now it's down to 82. Is that right? 30 long, 30 short. Where's it? Yeah, 35. Okay, now it's down to 82 bucks. 82 bucks, max profit 418. Let's slide this down to 40 once. There you go. Max loss 98. And your maximum loss on it, your maximum profit's 902. You got a 46% chance of hitting this at 50. The reason I brought this up was, first of all, it's not a trade that's going to break the bank. Small account trade that you could potentially add $300 to $400 to that small account if we catch the right move on it, if we catch the right direction on it. No way to know ahead of earnings. But one of the things that I did notice on this is, in the past 30 days, this ticker, this stock, is been upgraded by, hold on a second, how many different analysts? Revisions. So in the last 30 days, the estimate by all the analysts covering it have been revised 10% higher. So that means that the guys that cover the airlines business have collectively decided that their original estimates were short, and so they've revised it up, estimate EPS estimate by 10%, right? So they're expected to show a loss of 87 cents per share in this particular report, which is a change of plus 75% year over year. Revenues are expected to be 811 million, which is a 485% jump from the year a quarter ago, from the same quarter a year ago. So that's why if I'm gonna flip a coin on this, it's gonna come up bullish. So, but again, it's an earnings play, which means you wipe out this 98 bucks, or you make some money on it. So we'll see. Don't do this unless you're willing to lose all of this $98, because that's what's going to happen. Um, I think it is. Oh, hold on a second here. It's Dick Rish.
Hi, Dick. Trisha Wright.
Hey, Trisha Wright. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm having the time of my life.
Me too. I like your answer.
Ha! Hey, I'm going to mute you for 1 second so I can finish up this other call, okay? Or no,
Okay.
I'll tell you
Okay.
what. Can I call you back like in 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
Thanks.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye. Trisha Wright from San Francisco runs the ultra high net worth business for Bank of the West. Um, really good woman. Really good woman. Knows her stuff. Um, but anyway, back to this. So Spirit Airlines. So I'm thinking about making this play. I'll throw 98 bucks on 28 black and hope I get it. But remember, it's a gamble. It's an earnings play. Boom, boom, boom. Don't do it unless you want to play it. So bear with me a second. There's a couple other updates I wanted to give. Before I go back to Trisha. So I'm thinking the reason the Dow is down today is because of the Fed policy decision. He might be talking about tapering today, right? Um, so if he does mention that word taper, that's a problem for the market, at least short term. So be prepared for a whoosh if that does happen. What time is that going off at anyway, Powell? What is that? 2 o'clock? Somebody say 2 p.m. Eastern? Yeah. Okay. So pick your poison. I mean, I wouldn't. I never play calls during a Powell conference. If I'm going to play it at all, I'm going to play puts. So anyway, I'm thinking that's why the Dow is sitting where it's at right now in the day. It's waiting and waiting and waiting. Big moves today though on AMD, right? Big moves, which I expected Nvidia and MU and the like to follow large, but they didn't. The Microsoft reported yesterday. Google reported yesterday. TDOC reported yesterday. You saw what happened to Google. It stayed inside its expected move, which doesn't surprise me. In fact, it surprised me it ran as much as it did. I expected it to beat, but I think a lot of these numbers are already priced in. Facebook reports today. I got out on my Facebook credit spread earlier, took a loss on it. I closed all my Billy positions right now. I'm going to wait until maybe Jay Powell will give us a Billy dip. Maybe we get back in Billy at 88 or something like that, huh? That would be great. Boeing reported early today, and it's catching a bid on it, right? McDonald's reported and went down, even though they had much better than expected earnings today and sales results, right? So I don't know why that is, but anyway, AMD, whoever held that, congrats. That was a hell of a move on that thing. I mean, AMD does not move that much in a day. Tesla, one of our all-time see what's going on. Yeah, it's just sitting around that 200-day moving average right now. I don't know. It's RS line down quite a bit from its further highs. So, and it continues to lag. I just don't see any relative strength in it. I don't know what catalyst could move it right now. Um, so, I mean, the major indexes reached record highs on Monday. And Tesla, which had hit 900 earlier this year, did not even, didn't blink at all. Made a little bit of a move after earnings, but that was it. Microsoft took a shot after hours yesterday, but then came back strong, bounced back strong. So I just right now I'm just waiting on the J Powell statement. I don't accept it. I don't expect it to be incendiary, but all he's got to do is say taper and it's going to cause a hiccup or a sneeze in the marketplace, at least for a short period of time, maybe even for the rest of the day, maybe even for the rest of the week. Depends upon how definitive he is in making that statement. I don't see any reason why he would say taper, but he may. So I'm going to update at the end of the day again after the gold rush. I haven't done that in a while, but that's kind of where we're at today. My positions are a lot of cash, especially after getting rid of Billy. My only regret on Billy was that I didn't buy 10 times the amount that I did, because it finally had the move we were looking for. So that is my update for the paid lunch program today. All right, and I'm glad you guys that are on Billy banked. So I'll be back shortly. I've got to call Trish back.